I came up with the phrase woman of value, and I wrote a book called Becoming a Woman of Value: How to Thrive in Life and Love. Many of you have purchased my book, so thank you if you have. And if you haven't, it's on Amazon. Why did I write this book? Because I believe that we all have value that we don't always realize. We don't always realize our potential. And I'm going to go into some detail about what woman of value is versus another phrase that was coined by another coach. It's high value woman. There's a popular dating coach, and I'm not going to name her name, and she outlined 5 behaviors that count as high value in a quality man's eyes versus the 5 behaviors that I believe a woman of value should have, according to yours truly. Number 1, a high value woman knows that she is the prize in love. She can allow a man to pursue her and let him initiate contact with her because she feels worthy of his attention and effort. A woman of value is not the prize in love. Nobody's the prize. She values herself, and she's looking for a man who values himself too. They both have clear standards about what they want and need in relationships. She does initiate contact, but she's not aggressive or pushy when she does that. She knows how to give men what I call the green light, so they know that it's okay to call her or ask her out. So that might look like, I'm really enjoying texting with you on the app, but I would love to continue this on a phone call. How do you feel about that? So it's not aggressive or pushy. It's, hey, this is what I would like, and I'm wondering if you're on the same page. Number 2, a high value woman actively and joyfully receives from a man his time, his attention, and his gifts without feeling any obligation of returning to him in the same proportion. She knows her mere presence and company is gift enough for him. She is the feminine diva that he craves to be around. I got a little nauseous when I read that one. So a woman of value knows how to graciously receive from men, even though it might be uncomfortable at first because we are not trained to receive. We're more of the giver. So she's a giver and a receiver. She doesn't keep a running list of how much that man gave to her in order to decide how much to give him back. She is generous, but she also has boundaries. As a man shows her consistent interest and effort, she opens up her heart more. She is not a doormat nor a prima donna. Number 3, a high value woman comes from a place of inner confidence and high self-esteem and knows that she has choices when it comes to men instead of acting from a place of fear, control, and scarcity and treating a man as the last surviving male on the planet. This is where rotational dating helps tremendously. Now, this one I can get behind. There are many things in this number 3 that are a woman of value. So a woman of value has core confidence that is built from consistently working on the 3 principles of core confidence: show up, stand up, and speak up. She does not take crumbs of attention from men at what we call the beggar's table. That's where you're just taking these crumbs of whatever you can get because you don't believe that you're sitting at the banquet table. So she's looking for her partner who is at that banquet table where she has choice. She can choose from this feast of men. And in doing that, she does date more than one at a time. And honestly, that's not for everybody. So this is on an individual basis. Not all women can handle dating more than one man at a time. The reason I do advocate for what they high value woman coach says is rotational dating is that it doesn't have you put all your eggs in one basket at one time, but it has you come from a place of choice. If you're a person who has a hard time focusing on more than one person, then I don't recommend that for you. So there is no one size fits all in my dating coach philosophy. Number 4, a high value woman has standards about how she wants to be treated, and she will not settle for less than treatment from a man. So a woman of value also has standards of how she wants to be treated, but not just by men, by all people. And she sets clear boundaries around the men who are not a good fit or treat her poorly. So she knows how to speak up and not be demanding, but to set clear, kind boundaries. And number 5, a high value woman puts her needs and her heart first before she considers the needs of a man. A woman of value takes care of herself. She fills her own cup before giving endlessly to other people, including the men she dates. When she's in a relationship, she knows what to compromise on and what is not negotiable, because relationships do require compromise, but not on your core values or your core needs. She doesn't twist into a pretzel to fit into anyone's life. So I hope you see the distinction between a high value woman, which is more based on rules and treating men as the person who has to earn the prize of you, versus we're in relationships where we both treat each other kindly and we don't play games. So do you consider yourself a high value woman or a woman of value? If you would like to learn more about building the skills and confidence of a woman of value, first of all, get my book, Becoming a Woman of Value, How to Thrive in Life and Love. You can find it on Amazon. And also, I have a monthly membership club called the Woman of Value Club. We talk about all these skills and all the topics that have to do with dating after 40. And you can join for only $7 for the first month. I hope to talk to you all soon.